Hey guys, it's me Ava, welcome back to my channel. So I am excited for this video. I've never done anything like this before. So I hope you like it. But what it is it's going to be a Jacqueline Wilson book collection. So Jacqueline Wilson is an author. If you don't know what an author is, they write books, but you probably know what an author is. And she's my favourite author. I love her so much. She's so good, and just the way the books look, and they're just my favourite. And I have quite a lot. They're pretty much all on the top row here. These two are the only ones that aren't Jacqueline Wilson. So all of them books are Jacqueline Wilson books. So I have quite a few, but we're going to be doing a tour, like a collection. So let's get started. So my first one is my biggest one. It's called Jacqueline Wilson Project Fairy. So here's this one, and do you see what I mean about the way they look? Look at that. Illustrated by Rachel Dean. Rachel Dean, well done. Rachel Dean, that means she painted it. Painted, whatever. She made it, but Jacqueline Wilson designed it. But yeah, so that was number one. Number two is this Jacqueline Wilson, The Primrose Railway Children. But look how pretty! They just look so nice. So here, that was number two. Now moving to number three. I'm not sure if you could tell, but I have them in size order. So here is the biggest, and it goes smaller as it goes along. See? I could not get this angling to be right today, guys. My tripod just ain't having it. Let's try this. Okay, that's a lot better, but here we go. So you see, it goes in size. So that was number two. Number three, this is one of my favourite Jacqueline Wilson books. I haven't read all of these, obviously. I have read this one. It's called the Tracy Beaker Trilogy. It's just so good, guys. I have a lot of her Tracy Beaker books, but look how nice this looks. I think this is also this is Nick Sharratt who did this one, but these two are Rachel Dean. This illustrator is Nick Sharratt. But just look at the way this looks, and they're so bright and colourful, and I just love this. So this is number three. Now this is one of my favourites. This one's called The Butterfly Club. This is one of my favourites, for the actual book, for the front, for the colours, baby blue. Guys, if you don't know this, pastels is my favourite, colour range, out of neon, bright, pastel, rainbow. Pastel's my favourite, and baby blue is actually one of my favourite colours, and this, just look at that, and I love butterflies as well. And so just look at it. I love this book so much. It's so good, and I would totally recommend this one. Let's see the illustrator. This one is also Nick Sharratt. Okay. This I haven't read this one. I haven't read either of these two either, I've got to say. So this one is Jacqueline Wilson, obviously, Rent a Bridesmaid. This one is also Nick Sharratt. If you don't know that as well. Pink is one of my favourite colours. Not necessarily hot pink. I'm not a huge fan of hot pink. But this is still, look at the way that looks. Look at the shine on them, with the hearts. Hello. All the hearts, flowers, bells, horseshoes. Because the horseshoes are a good look. So, look at that. That's amazing. Look how pretty. I'm excited to read that when I get to it. This one is another Tracy Beaker one. Wait until you see this. It's literally, can you see that? Can you see how freaking glittery that is? Like, look. Hello. So this one is called We Are the Beaker Girls. So these are the sisters. And have I read this one? I don't know. I feel like I started it, but I never finished it. But what's cool is it's like a hole. So, hi. And then the first page is actually that. So just look at that. Like, this is just so clever. This is also Nick Sharratt, guys. But I just love the way that one looks. This is probably one of my all-time favourites. Like, books in general, not just Jacqueline Wilson, but like books in general. This one is called Candy Floss, guys. The packaging and the book is so creative and it's so detailed. And what I like about books is when it tells you about something and it tells you about a scene, you can kind of picture that scene in your head. If you know what I mean, you kind of have like an idea of what it looks like when they're describing it in the book. And this is exactly what that did. And I love that. And it's just so creative. So this one's called Candy Floss. This one is also Nick Sharratt. I think all of them are Nick Sharratt, apart from these two. But look at the back. Hello, Nick Sharratt. You're amazing. Like, I just love this book so much. If I had to recommend a Jacqueline Wilson book, it would be this one. And like, it's pastel, like I just said. So I'm so excited to do the thumbnail of this video. Also, guys, do you like my thumbnails I've been doing lately? Yes. I have not read this one. It's called Jacqueline Wilson. Well, no, it's not called Jacqueline Wilson. I keep doing that. It's by Nick Sharratt. That's the illustrator again. This is called... Oh, I don't know why I shivered. I'm not cold. This is called Lily Alone. Sometimes Lily wishes she really was at home alone. But I love the packaging of this. Like, look at that. Hello. Like, this is just amazing. Look at this. Hello. Well, this is a pretty good book, I feel. I love doing this with books. I'm not advising you do it with books because it can ruin them though. Look at the back. Look at the back. Look at the back. I love, like, artists that, authors / the illustrators of books, they go to effort to put detail on the back as well. Like, are you kidding? So my next one is called The Runaway Girls. I have read this one. It is so good. It's another one of those books where it describes a scene and you have a picture of it in your head. It's another one of those and I just love it. Like the back again, hello. I just love it. And this is also Nick Sharratt. But look at the packaging of this. It's like metallic as well. Like, can you see that? Like by the building is at the back. Not sure if you can. But like, this is such a good book. I would definitely recommend this one. So my next one. Actually, I will just say before I go on to my next one. A few weeks ago, I went to a place called Blakemere with my nana and granddad. And there was like this antique shop that my nana wanted to look in. Because she collects like the glass teapots and like old things. So there was an antique shop that she wanted to look in. And I found a pack of Jacqueline Wilson books, brand new for £7. There was 9 books and they were £7. And I was absolutely amazed. So the next one is from that bundle. None of them so far have been, but this one is called Clean Break. So these have been sitting in someone's house because obviously they're antique, but they said none of them have ever been read. So we'll see about that. So clean break. But like, look, this one looks very weird. It's like people as eggs and egg holders. I'm going out soon and I just need to go. I have to go. Okay, so there's this one. Called Clean Break. This one I am actually reading in school currently. Here's my reading diary. But this one I'm reading in school right now. It's called Secrets. Absolutely love it. I got this one from that pack. No, I didn't as well. No, sorry, I did not get that one from the pack. But I would totally recommend this one. I've only read about like 30 pages so far, but I absolutely love it. This was my very first Jacqueline Wilson book. It's called Double Act. And I would totally recommend this one. It's so good. And my best friend, Isabel, Izzy, probably seen her in some videos if you're a fan. She loves this book as well. And for World Book Day last year, she was one of the twins from Double Act. And I decided to do this since World Book Day is coming up. And I just thought it would be a really fun video. So we got Double Act. This one is a new one. I got this for my birthday. It's called Bad Girls. But like, look at that. It's so pretty. And the back. But this looks really good. I'm really excited to read this one. But anyway, guys, I have to go because I'm going out and my dad asked me to come downstairs to look after my little brother whilst he got ready, and it was meant to be going down 1 minute ago. So yeah, and I just got a message from him saying you coming down. So I'm gonna carry this video on when I get back from the ice cream farm, which is where I'm going. So I'll see you then. Okay, hi again, guys. Just got back. I don't look as fresh as I did before. It was raining, like healing a lot. Oh, never mind. I'm on camera. I forgot. Can't do that because I look really ugly. So, yeah. But I think we were up to Double Act Bad Girls. So we just done Bad Girls. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. It's a new one. Again, just look at the art. Again, this is Nick Sharrett. So there's them. And now we're up to, this was also in the pack. It's called The Diamond Girls. I've never seen this one actually, so I'm very excited. I'm very intrigued. No idea what this means. It doesn't really have a picture of anything, of anyone on the front. And then this is the back. So I'm very intrigued. But here it is. I'm very excited to read this one though. It's illustrated by Nick Sharrett. Jacqueline Wilson books, they actually really, as you can tell, with me, they don't have many pictures. When it says illustrated by, it's more just the front and the back. So we've done that. And now this did not come in the pack. This is another Tracy Beaker one. It's called The Story of Tracy Beaker. This one is also by Nick Sharrett. He's very colourful. He seems like a really good artist. So here's the front, and again, look at the effort. It's gone into the back. I am very excited to read this one. I've read I've read 2 of the Tracy Beaker books. I have, how many Tracy Beaker books do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 Tracy Beaker books. I have not read this one because this is pretty new. Got this like for Halloween, I think. So I have not read this one yet. So here it is. There is another Tracy Beaker one. It's called Starring Tracy Beaker. But I'm very excited because it says script and it says like star, and I think that like this might be just like my type of book. And again, the back, look at it, and it shows 2 of the other Tracy Beaker books. I do not have them too, do I? No, I don't have either of them that it shows on the back. So here's another Tracy Beaker book. Not read this one. I have read this one, and literally it's one of my... Sorry, my phone is upside down and I'm getting a bunch of messages, so that's why I'm going like that to read them all. WhatsApp. So this one is also called The Story of Tracy Beaker. Again, this is one of my favourite packaging. Like, I'm not sure if that's the right word. Favourite illustration, favourite art, favourite cover. This is one of my, I'm just going to go with that. This is one of my favourite covers of the Jacqueline Wilson books. Like, again, it has like that metallic kind of look. And I'm very, 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 very happy with this book. Again, it's one of those books where I mentioned before. It's one of those books that I mentioned before that I like, and it's when it describes this like a place, you can kind of have a picture of that scene. WhatsApp. Well, here's this one. This is a really good book, guys. So this came in the pack. It's called The Lottie Project. These aren't my type of colours, but but this is stunning packaging. Like, look at that gold shine. And again, the back, just like the effort that's gone into that though. Like, these could just not be there. They could not be the green border with the blue outline. These, like, they didn't have to put these here. Like, just extra detail. So we've got that one. I only got these like 3 weeks ago, so the ones in the packs I haven't read. Now this one is called Girls Under Pressure. I'm not excited to read this at all, to be honest, because I'm not into books like this, but maybe it'll be a change, maybe I'll be surprised, maybe I will actually like this. And I feel like Jacqueline Wilson, I think I like her because she's suitable for any ages. I feel like she can be suitable for teenagers, tweens, and children. I feel like she's really good to just suit everyone. This was also in the pack. Don't even know how to say this, guys, but this is stunning packaging. This reminds me of Mary Poppins, but it's like glubslum. I don't know, but it's got a frog in the bag, and this very much reminds me of Mary Poppins. Like, this is the Mary Poppins bag, the umbrella, pink and blue, but look at that, it's shiny. Oh wait, guys, can you see the tripod in the reflection? I'm excited to read that one because I have no idea what it is. This one I am so excited about. This was in the pack. It's called The Suitcase Kid. I don't know, I'm just excited to read this. I don't know why. I like books about journeys, you know? And because it's like journeys, there'll be a lot of places, and hopefully I'll be able to paint a picture of that scene in my head that I like. But this book, and all of these ones I have read. So this one is called Buried Alive by Jacqueline Wilson. This was one of her oldest ones, so it's not her original packaging, as you can see. then not as much effort's gone into the back. This is one of her first books that she ever released. But this was a really, 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 really good book. It was very weird, but in a good way, you know. There are some books that are weird in a bad way and just like stupid and too silly. But this one was weird in a good way and like actually believable weird, if you know what I mean. Then I have 2 sleepovers because this is another one of her like this is another one of her first ever books. So this was my first ever Jacqueline Wilson book, and then it was double act. But this was my first ever Jacqueline Wilson book, and then in that pack, I got another one. So now I've got 2. I'm probably gonna give one to a friend, give it to the school, give it to my school, put it in charity when my dad does the charity drop-offs. I'll figure out something. But we have 2 of them, but I have read it and it is so good, and the packaging is stunning. And this is the very, very last one. I have read this one. I didn't really like it. It was just not my type of book. I just didn't like this. But that's just in my opinion. But guys, comment down below. Do you have any Jacqueline Wilson books? Do you want any Jacqueline Wilson books? If you do have Jacqueline Wilson books, which one's your favourite? If you only have one, which one is it? If you have all, if you have, just tell me how many you have. Tell me what they are. Tell me what your favourite is. Anything about Jacqueline Wilson. In case you can't tell, I like her. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah.